I'll always be by your side. I make this vow with my soul so that you'll overcome death. I'll make sure to pick up your bones.
The final line of defense has been breached. Non-combatants must evacuate. The enemy is predicted to arrive in 11 hours. Non-combatants must evacuate.
Looks like you're awake. Can you hear my voice? Quickly, touch the baptismal panel. The world will be formatted soon. This is your Re-In device. Advent of the Revelation nanomachines commence. Establishing near-death link to the database of the dead, Cyberbrain Limbo. Near-death dive to Phase 2. Divine Oracle Receptor confirmed. You are an avatar, a clone. You will be given memories of the dead. The mech regime rules over the world, while the remaining humans resist. As we speak, the enemy approaches humanity's last hope, Tokyo Ark. The Re-In project aims to resurrect Messiah. Your body is the vessel. This is Cyberbrain Limbo, a database of the dead. You are directly linked through the near-death connector of your device. Please come this way. Unfortunately, your individuality cannot remain, as that may pose conflict. We thank all deaths that lead us to the future. Humanity has no time. Let us begin. Commencing Re-In program. Your first death. Please execute the Re-In program. Please select your first experience. Mech Regime Year 0013. An AI named Adam continues his massacre in the name of governance. To resist the Mech Corps, humanity formed the Enhanced Human Avatar Forces. Captain Julia of the 7th Troop. She defended me for a mistake I made, paying the cost with her head.
Don't worry about me.
Those were her dying words. She was back, days later. I could grip her exposed, reinforced spine. She became a scapegoat, a special anti-Mech Corps weapon. These weapons are made from the dead bodies of our comrades. You will be experiencing memories of battle. signs are stable. The Rian device is storing biometric logs every second. Booting Rigel, the evangelical communicator. Touch the palm icon on the front left screen. Scapegoat Underworld connection completed. Maintaining the Oracle Receptor's high-order Oracle stream. The late Captain Julia left this in her will, launching the combat instruction program.
Soldier, B0307, can you hear me? If you're seeing this, it must mean I'm no longer in the world of the living. My only regret is leaving you so early. I can't die feeling like this. I'll leave you with what I couldn't teach you. Let's start with a review. Take a step back for me. Performing a backstep when moving around will allow you to move quickly. Try it out later. These are the basic movements. Are you starting to remember? Come here. It's time to learn how to wield a scapegoat. You'll be given a weapon made from my bones. I left that as part of my will. Receptors in enhanced humans turn rigid after death. They become a special material called relic bodies. Now, take hold. Grab my spine. How do my remains look to you? Turn that sense of loss for your comrades into strength. Try testing out your power. Are there any enemies nearby?
Hostile monad reaction detected. Follow Captain Julia's advice and destroy them.
Now come back. You can deploy a shield to whichever arm isn't your dominant one, your civil arm. Use your shield to block enemy attacks from the front. Keep an eye on your shield's endurance. Take care of any remaining enemies. Afterwards, let's move on to the next wave. Scapegoats have a metamorphosis function. Hold it with both of your hands. The scapegoat acts as a gravestone for your fallen comrades. Hold it in grace and prayer. Use both of your hands and try it out. Metamorphosis widens your attack. However, you no longer have access to your shield. Make sure to use it when the time is right. Now it's time to show you how to use your finishing blow.
Enemy mech suited for training found. Transmitting coordinates now.
Your finishing blow is an attack with your scapegoat in its metamorphic state that eradicates the enemy. You can send enemy mech flying behind you, smashing them into other enemies. It can help you out when you're surrounded. Just don't put all your focus on attacks. Let go of your weapon to regenerate health. It may be best to step back when you feel that you're in danger. It's time to see if you remember everything. Nothing like a real battle. to learn the ropes.
Enemies found. Use what you have learned to destroy the enemy forces.
So, Soldier B0307, what do you think? Can you make it without me? There is no time left to grieve. Loss is vengeance. Turn despair into strength. Throw away your human feelings to seize the future for humankind.
Captain Julia taught the newcomers. I learned a lot from her. Like how Tokyo in the past was a vibrant, flourishing city.
We're gonna take it back. I want to witness that moment with everyone.
Her dreams were pulverized, along with her skull. Her limp body remained. We must turn our grief into strength to survive. The death of one strengthens another. We pass along the baton of hope. This is why the troop members say this phrase to each other. I'll make sure to pick up your bones. The mech regime turned Tokyo into rubble. The central AI Adam was originally created to find true world peace. That's when he began thinking of himself a proxy of God. Adam's idea of God is to be the object of awe, one of overwhelming fear. The mech horde massacred any human that disobeyed. Tokyo Arc is the last point of resistance for mankind. Transmission to Rigel incoming.
Additional mech angels en route. Stop them from invading Tokyo Arc. Failure will result in the end of humankind as we know it. Vital signs are stable. The Re-In device is storing biometric logs every second. Booting Rigel. Touch the palm icon on the front left screen. Maintaining the Oracle Receptor's high-order Oracle stream. Continuing the Combat Instruction Program.
So let's discuss your Re-In device. It logs your biometric readings every second. It also stores all memories, like video and audio from Rigel. The Re-In device is the bracelet on your dominant arm. Try pressing the button. You probably won't find much on there yet. As time passes, you'll see external memory information displayed. You'll get a lot of these from the enemy's monads. Let's move on. I might as well tell you about those too.
Enemies suitable for training found. Transmitting coordinates now. Destroy the targets.
The mech prey on people and devour their memories. The stolen memories are stored on crystalline media called monads. Destroying an enemy exposes their monad. Extend your Sybil arm, your non-dominant one, to import the monad.
Merging function unlocked. You can now collect monads. Extend your Sybil arm and face your palm toward faraway monad crystals to ingest them.
Repeat this to store up energy and release it in one big move. Keep collecting monads until your arm flashes red. Come back when you've collected enough. After storing up enough monads, you can unleash demonic burst. The light is a beacon of rebellion against the god who created it. Powerful enough to wipe out a legion of enemies. Go ahead, try it out. Now come back. That might just be everything. Soldier B0307, my next order for you will be my last. Survive. I rest in the weapon you hold in your hands. I will always be with you. Survive for the future. You are the proof I ever existed. End report. Terminating combat instruction program.
Most of the troops leave a will. The captain left me a video message.
Hope you know you caused me a lot of trouble, rookie.
The captain died while covering for that rookie. Eve said that her death was unnecessary. What drove the captain to her actions is unquantifiable. That's why I couldn't help but think about how she felt.
Pick up my bones and move forward. I'll be there, fighting on by your side.
She's still alive in the weapon I hold. At least, that's what I choose to believe. Sometimes things would be easier if I were a machine. I wouldn't have to feel this grief all the time. Tokyo Ark gives shelter to generations of precious survivors. Enhanced Avatar humans fight to protect this last stronghold of humanity. We are genetically modified with the Divine Oracle Receptor, gaining receptivity to the Minicode, the Word of God. We communicate with the higher order Zeroverse layer, our bodies vessels that merge with a metaphysical presence. It's said that our power is a miracle, like the revelations and divinations touted by great historical figures. 90% of our avatars die within the first year. Many are destined to become prey to the mech weapon Deus Ex Machina. Should the gods of mechanism reach Tokyo Ark, the remastering will bring an end to the world as we know it.
Booting Rigel. Touch the palm icon on the front left screen. The enemy attacked this vicinity the other day. Captain Julia covered for you at the cost of her head. A few hours ago, another squadron encountered the same enemy forces. A battle ensued, leading to defeat. We must prevent further invasion. We must be willing to use the dead as a wall.
I'm so sorry. Everyone else was killed. These are the same ones that got Captain Julia.
This just means we need to avenge her death.
I'm sorry. I don't want to fight that thing anymore.
Don't get all timid after one loss. To run away is to cause 1 million deaths. We must protect Tokyo Ark, even with a wall of bodies.
Yeah!
Being hesitant is no way to celebrate the late Captain Julia.
That's why I can't keep on fighting. You'll understand if you see it close. It looks just like... nothing from any mech.
Massive monad response confirmed. This is a god of mechanism, Deus Ex Machina. Deus Ex Machina have weak points where attacks can do more damage. You can use the search function in Rigel to learn more. Try updating Rigel after approaching the Deus Ex Machina.
Don't come over here! Please!
We can't let it invade. The remastering will begin again.
I know. Don't let them near Tokyo Ark. I think this is the same mech that pulverized Captain Julia's head.
Perhaps.
Oh my god. 等一下。
There are several points that do not match previous data. For example, there appears to be a humanoid face on the mech's body.
Don't look at me with that face!
Wait. This is...
I want it to intrude you.
What is this? Where is this voice coming from?
Confirmed rescue signal by Captain Julia from the same coordinates. She died, but is still asking for help.
I told you, didn't I?
I am still here.
Is it coming from the mech?
The Deus Ex Machina prey on humans and learn from their memories. That can sometimes, although rarely, affect the body of the mech. Perhaps the face on this mech is...
Stop talking! I can't even point my weapon at you! Yes!
You were my family.
I can't believe it. Massive monad response confirmed. Caution advised.
I wish I could be with you again.
Captain Julia!
Confirmed enemy sentiment. The Met are retreating. After defeating a Deus Ex Machina, you can find memory-dense monads. These memory-dense monads are filled with the memories of those who fell prey to the mech. If you take them back to Tokyo Arc for analysis, they may provide you with some insight.
Falling prey to the Deus Ex Machina induces a special metabolic event by the metacode. All matter gets converted into zeros and ones before being taken in. The results may extend to changes in its outer shell. I saw a familiar face carved into the enemy's mech. Having learned human emotion, the mech used our voices to wear us down. It was Captain Julia's face. This was the same mech that tore her apart. I was supposed to fight this thing? I couldn't keep a grip on my scapegoat. All I could do was watch the enemies retreat. Eve said that wasn't Captain Julia. The cold-hearted AI ordered us to fight. We went to the enemy base, the Nexus. I always think of the captain's words before fighting.
Leave your human feelings behind.
Never had it been more difficult. The mech with the captain's face said in her voice,
Help me!
my human heart, which I was supposed to leave behind, it always gets in the way. Maybe the soldiers recite that vow as a way to cope with this grief. I'll make sure to pick up your bones. I reaffirmed my grip on her spine as if I were sending it my prayer. Scapegoat morning function unlocked. Press memory transfer.
Pick up my bones and move forward.
Scapegoats are the gravestones of warriors. Their management is the core function of the database of the dead. Offer Monad points to strengthen your connection to the underworld. Your dead comrades will help you even more. You can perform an upgrade after increasing your scapegoat level. Reach into the coffin and a blue panel will appear. Grasp and move it to switch out your scapegoat. Exit your mourning when ready. We must move on with the Rian program. Booting Rigel. Touch the palm icon on the front left screen. The old underground highway is dotted with enemy strongholds. The Nexus, an important mech organ, is our landmark. This time, we will be taking the initiative. We must break this deadlock before our defenses collapse. This operation is a battle for control. Enter the enemy's Nexus and destroy them. The Nexus connects to a mechanical root, Nidhogg, that spreads across. I repeat, that is the enemy. Refusal to fight is a death sentence. The target mech is now named the Holy Mother. Please take it down. The enemy learns from the memories it has captured and turns its outer shell into something invoking dread. It is for the efficient rule over humankind. In many cases, they turn into godlike beings as a result of learning what humans potentially fear.
just pieces of metal.
Turn the security handle to open the door. Security protocol disabled. Massive monad response ahead confirmed it must be the mech in question.
The captain always just called us by our IDs. She never called me by my name. I think I know why. Getting friendly is dangerous when you know you're going to die.
I need to throw away my human feelings, just like the captain said.
I wanted to meet you again.
It's really Julia's voice.
I am still here.
I can tell they're not alone.
I spent my whole life fighting.
The captain would never say anything like that. But
This world had no hopes or dreams.
I can't help but think about our memories.
But I had you.
what in the world are we fighting again? Yeah.
Do not be fooled by the enemy. That is not Captain Julia.
You were my family.
I feel like I'm going to go mad.
That was my only joy.
Oh, just stop it already!
Massive monad response confirmed.
I wish I could be with you again.
Just stop talking.
Powerful forces become a shield for what's left of humanity.
Captain! Julia!
No enemy mech response. Remain on alert. The enemy's monad response is still active. It needs to be completely destroyed. I told you that forgiveness is not needed. Enemy mech reboot sequence detected. Please hurry. Why the hesitation?
Please. Believe me.
Don't be fooled by their voices.
I am right here. Can't you see?
That is not Captain Julia.
All I want is to be all I want. Say
Extreme trauma detected. Blood pressure rapidly dropping. By all estimations, you cannot survive. Please prioritize protecting the Rian device. By all estimations, you cannot survive. Please prioritize protect.
I heard the crunch of my skull as it got crushed. I was finally free. The guilt of letting the captain die was worse than any wound. The pain of my organs squishing out of me was my atonement. My short lifetime was getting compressed into inorganic zeros and ones. The captured memories became crystals known as monads. She was already there. The captain and I melted into one existence.
you caused me trouble to the very end, huh? But I was at my happiest when I could teach you something.
I heard the gentle voice and understood. In the end, the captain didn't let go. She wouldn't let go of her humanity to survive.
I felt there was a future there. A future I wanted to leave behind. So, don't make that face. Soldier. B0307. No. Noah.
I couldn't control my weeping. To still feel this anguish must mean there was still some of it left. My human spirit I couldn't throw away. Always remember the tears you shed. The harsh experiences ahead will rid you of any thought of crying. You may even forget how to cry. That death was not the end. There are as many stories as lives lost, so this is just the beginning. That's the circle of war. I remember feeling my skull getting crushed. My body was turned into data, and yet my interrupted conscience continued. The Rian Project. Eve told me about it and I was told I'm a new beta-type avatar. Collected memories are transferred to clones to act as combat experience. Repeating this provides unlimited growth for the recipient. With an experience in my cyberbrain, the first memory has been installed. I'm now the second installment, Noah. Eve told me, each of these deaths will only make me stronger. Clone analysis function unlocked. Please select a clone analysis.
cyberbrain Limbo analyzes the memories of death belonging to your former selves, deceased clones. It is believed that transferring these memories to the next clone will improve its abilities. Similar to the scapegoats, you can offer your next clone monad points.
Archive access unlocked. Use the archive to browse all collected data. Memory bank available. You can now access a plethora of information.
Beta Type 2 vitals show no abnormalities, no prognostic symptoms of memory transfer. The Re-In project is moving forward as planned. Please launch Fragile. My belated condolences. The you before you was a noble sacrifice. Of course, the next you is ready to go. So please, take your life without any worries. A wall of bodies prevents the enemy's invasion. We are in desperate need of this shield of life. Defend the Lucifer mechanism sitting in front of you quite literally with your life. This system, named the Fallen Angel Shroud, hides the location of Tokyo Arc. If we lose the Lucifer mechanism, we'll face a massive enemy attack. Let me be clear. This is exceedingly more important than your life. down enemies. Why is this system called the Fallen Angel Shroud, you ask? The system is constructed using the remains of a fallen Mechazil. The enemy's wide area sensors can recognize this as one of their allies. Nidhogg, the mechanical root that has destroyed countless cities, has lost sight of its target due to our shroud. If the Lucifer mechanisms around old Tokyo are destroyed, the now close Nidhogg may resume its hunt. A wall, a strong shield protecting Tokyo Arc. That is why we need you avatars to keep on dying until humankind takes victory.
No response from enemy mech.
Enemy mech repelled. Lock saved in re-in device. Please return to Tokyo Arc.
These death-ending memories are called Thanatos. Normal humans are physically enabled to retain this information. Humans with Thanatos information are more receptive to the metacode. Through these near-death experiences, I'm told I can become closer to the outside world. Human history tells of people who heard God's voice. Such superhuman beings are produced artificially. Of course, there is a price to pay. My individuality will be stripped away. A being containing so much death can't truly be alive. The effects began to take a toll on my mind and body.
Think you're gods. You'll never be gods to me.
Comrades who spit at the heavens were punished.
Forgive me! Please!
The mechs ate their flesh, exposing their bones and organs.
We can't save it. Forget it.
The new captain, Taiga, was ruthless. The old guard of enhanced humans did not have the re-in function. I've lost several friends now, but my heart aches no longer. Experiences of death, Thanatos, turn you into something else. I realized that I had forgotten how to cry. You have unlocked all features in Cyberbrain Limbo. Some features are in the quick menu. You can use the quick menu while in battle. Use it to exit or change your current experience. Avatar Squadron function unlocked. Browse the database of the dead and invoke pseudo-individuals.
Vital signs and Oracle strain normal. Please launch Rigel.
Having dumbasses as subordinates is tough. I thought I ordered you to make your deaths more beautiful. It's not a metaphor or anything. You can't get a scapegoat out of some sorry-looking lump of human flesh. The mech should be nearby. We've got to at least get that Rian device back. You're still my recruit no matter how much of a dumbass you are. I'll fulfill my vows and you can see some peace. I'll make sure to pick up your bones, right?
Now chop!
No response, buddy.
Rian cycles are a power-only beta-type avatar power. Most older models do not have this function. Even so, it makes sense to collect the device. Cyberbrain Limbo stores the memories of the countless dead. Time to stab angels and crush gods. Deathbed memories maximize information from defeat. One of my roles is to pass along this knowledge to you. With a 1% chance of winning, you just need 99 losses. Achieving a miracle boils down to the number of attempts. We created the database of the dead in the early days of the project. Now, we can pass along findings efficiently. You were born. Someone who uses these deaths effectively. The Rian cycles for beta types are the crux of this plan.
You're a real chatty AI, huh? Why don't you let me focus on the battle?
I'll always be by your side. Until you die, anyway.
Transcend death. That is where our future lies. Find the Rian device if we look through the wreckage. Damn. Causing us trouble even after you die.
the Avatars reorganized after Captain Julia's death. Captain Taiga is considered the strongest by far and called the God Slayer. Sarah is his right-hand soldier, a young lady extensively trained by him.
I'll make sure to pick up your bones.
I always sense her behind me. It appears that this persistent follower is necessary for the Re-In project. I feel Sarah's abnormal gaze on me every single second. If this keeps up, I'll lose my mind.
Looks like Sarah's taken a liking to you.
His name was 8, one of the other soldiers.
You take care of it now, buddy.
Maybe because of the Thanatos, I couldn't bring myself to talk. My body was there, but my spirit never really recovered from death. Cyberbrain Limbo Monad Library unlocked. You can see all of your required data here.
I was a little jealous of you at first.
8 vomited. He said he was envious of the immortality of Re-In, but he changed his mind.
In any case.
An alarm rang out. Eve told us a group of Mech Corps was approaching.
Get ready, newbie.
Captain Taiga called out to me. I felt a chill run down my spine. I turned to see Sarah's face near mine.
If it comes down to it, make sure to die in my arms.
You've got your work cut out for you, huh?
8 had a mischievous smile on his face.
Oh yeah. Is it cool if I call you Noah?
I sighed a long breath. There was nowhere I could feel at peace.
Vital signs and Oracle screen normal. Please launch for Yell.
Stay where I can see you. I need to make sure I can see you when you die.
You know, I'm pretty jealous. Still, why don't you say anything? Aren't you the one that forgot how to be human? You shut up for 1 second, dumbasses. I think I know how you feel. It's not uncommon to see someone you were just talking to come back dead. One of the officers that taught me how to fight once said, life is full of goodbyes.
Huh.
An officer said that and died right after. So I think they were correct. Our
mission is to be the shield and protect life. We just have to get used to...
Massive monad approaching. Be careful. I have no data about this mech unit.
Bring it on. Do your work, dumbass. With some good results, I might even let you chit-chat.
Massive monad response confirmed. Caution is advised.
New enemies ahead. We need more experience fighting to collect data. The more of us that die means more information. It's the only way we have left to fight back. Human sacrifices are necessary to win. Everyone is in agreement with that. Someone who cries every time one of us dies just can't make it out here. I looked in the mirror the other day and I was shocked. My eyes looked like they came from a dead fish. I always thought that whatever's inside me died long before my body ever got close to dying. Stupid, huh? Just because death is inevitable, why does it have to control us while we live? Our lives are full of goodbyes. How should we live until we say it ourselves? If you give up on living, that really is a meaningless death.
This enemy is smarter than the rest. It's staying back and observing us.
If the enemy is looking for an opening, they will likely go after those with less skill. Massive monad response confirmed. Caution is advised. The mech are retreating.
The Avatari face an unchanging fate. We will be bereft of our friends in the near future. So, that is why I've decided not to wait for friendships to deepen. I'm just gonna call you my friend now, alright? Noah, I thought.
Hey, newbie. Don't go off on your own.
After the fight, there was no reason for us to remain. I left the group and returned to Tokyo Arc. 8 caught up with me.
You look terrible. I hope you know that.
After fighting by my side, 8 said he realized dying must be pretty hard on me. He wanted to tell me something.
Thanks. For giving humanity some hope.
As soon as his words left his mouth, his head flew into the air. It rolled on the ground, stopping at my feet. I looked into his lifeless eyes. It was a surprise attack.
It's your fault for acting on your own, newbie.
The captain and Sarah came to push the enemy back. Still, doing so wouldn't put 8's head back onto his body.
We'd normally punish an order violation.
Captain Taiga presented me with a scapegoat made from 8's remains.
What are you gonna do?
I wanted to apologize, but he was no longer there. I had to continue fighting, filled with my guilt. I hoped my suffering could at least be my atonement. I tightened my grip around the bones that were once a part of 8.
What the fuck?
I'll leave the rest up to you, buddy.
Collating database of the dead. Matching transferred memories. Unlocking scapegoat type 8.
Oh. Shit.
You can now switch between scapegoats. Move the coffin in front of you and grasp a weapon to equip it. Try now. Vital signs and Oracle strain normal. Please launch Rigel. Captain Taiga, the beta type just violated an order. That soldier should be put in a disciplinary cell, right?
That's a rule for us older models. You know more than anyone that this is special.
We would normally use this time to collect more data about new enemy mech. At Captain Taiga's request, we will begin our operation for control. Try updating Rigel.
I know. I'm walking straight to my deathbed. As long as there's someone to fight after me. If my bold fighting can give courage to someone following behind me, I will not have...
I always see the side of your face. I can tell. Today, you're a little different.
Perfect.
The mech bases next to this are dotted here and there. I believe this one is a stronghold for the newer mech units. Monad response. Our only information about the enemy comes from the re-enter device of one particular soldier that died.
Bring it on. This is information we got for his life. Dedicate your victory to your scapegoat. Piece of trash. Sadness into anger, loss into vengeance, all into the strength to fight.
Turn the security handle to open the door. Try updating Rigel.
The only way around that attack is to step forward quickly. It's now or never. If I don't make it, someone make sure to pick up my bones.
Security protocol disabled. The majority of the slain Soldier 8 has been collected for use as a relic body in a scapegoat. However, we never found the remains from the neck up. That aspect is similar to last time. The time we fought the Holy Mother. Committing the same failure twice is extremely unfavorable. I repeat, that is the enemy. The false gods attempting to destroy humanity are necessary.
Is that you, buddy?
This voice is indeed coming from the enemy mech.
I'm glad to hear your voice, buddy.
This is the enemy. We cannot have a repeat of our fight with the Holy Mother.
Death seems to take everything away.
The machine is using his voice to regenerate a facsimile of what he might say. High energy response detected. Stay on alert.
Think you could join me on this side?
I remember vividly how your comrade lost their neck.
Life is full of goodbyes. Anyways.
This isn't him.
Now that you're here.
If we're going to be fooled by this crap, that bastard's just gonna roll in his grave.
If it's with you, maybe I could endure the agony of death. Please.
I mean, you've wasted a bunch of time talking, right? So you should understand. No matter how chatty the guy was, he was never soft.
Life is just a long goodbye. I've had to leave. And that's all, buddy.
Don't be afraid of death. Isn't that what he was trying to say? Have you forgotten the meaning behind picking up people's bones?
Life is
No enemy mech response.
Eight left this video file behind as his will.
Let me tell you this, Noah.
Nobody else uses my real name. My time with him was short, yet he saw right through me.
I think that you're just afraid to lose you again.
Eight was right, I had been keeping my distance from the others. I'd never wanted to experience this grief of losing someone important again.
You're not alone. I'm right there, in your hands.
It's not that I couldn't feel anything. I put up walls so I wouldn't feel anything.
I'll leave the rest up to you, buddy.
Sarah, who was nearby, gave me a towel. My face must have been a mess. It appears that I remembered how to cry after all. The Re-In program is working. Your personality is gradually shifting. You will be reset as a completely different person without realizing. Once you harbor the memory of death, or Thanatos, you will transcend life. If Tokyo Arc is breached, the data will be remastered, and each death wasted. Hurry! You need more deaths. Let the dead lead us to the future.